Stephanie Calhoun here again with the next question in the series of Q&As on yoga, meditation, Ayurveda, and life. So today's question, being the first day of June, very excited about that, comes to us from a friend of mine named Bernice. So Bernice sent in a question asking, I'm assuming after the post that I had put on Facebook of the Yogi Sadhguru who had indicated the various ways that yoga can be practiced incorrectly. So her question was, is music in a yoga class good or bad? Are there pros and cons? Because she's heard, probably in other ways she's heard this, not just the video, but the potential, or the statements. I'll say the statements that music in a class can help to set the mood. It can help to take you away to a particular place, so to speak, but can it be distracting? Does it break from the silence and the focus of a practice? So it's a great question, and I think pretty much the best way to answer it is very individual. So each teacher will have a unique approach as to whether they prefer to even use music or not in their own practice, let alone in their teaching practice. There can be great benefits, I think, personally, in using music, and it can be very, very powerful. It does sort of take you away. Having said that, that can be a pro and a con. So the pro of that being that it does, in many cases, allow us to relax to a very deep place. It does allow us to get the mind to calm. So if it's particularly calming music, it could help to get the mind itself to calm, or the body to calm and settle and be able to relax a little bit easier. Having said that, there could be someone the next mat to you or two mats down, that particular music is actually agitating. So this is where the cons start to come in. Something that someone will enjoy, somebody else will not enjoy. It could be evoking a painful memory for someone. It could be just kind of an irritant. It could also be that the idea of the music taking you away means that it's actually taking you away, taking you out of the focus of your practice. So if you're looking to stay rooted and grounded in a practice, if that music tends to be taking you away into a memory, into an event, into what you were doing at the time that you heard that piece of music before, it could be actually taking you away from a full present moment awareness experience. So in that way, I guess I would call that certainly a negative. It's taking away from the yoga itself. So other factors around music, the type of music that you're using can make or break a class. I've had this experience multiple times, and you know what? You just got to be honest. I've been teaching practices, and for whatever reason, the music I selected is either not seeming to be fitting the vibe of the people in the space, or it's actually irritating me or distracting me from being able to be focused and present as a teacher. So I've had this happen more than one occasion where I've actually just kind of gotten up, gone over, turned the music down slow, and just left it off. Sometimes there's nothing more powerful than silence for allowing us to focus. I firmly believe that. A lot of us are in this society are, looking for the next thing to keep us distracted, for lack of a better term. All the electronic devices that we're on, whatever you're on right now watching this video, whatever we're doing is allowing us to take away from a space or a moment of silence where we're just simply being. So all of these things, whether it be music in the background, watching a music video online, whatever it might be, if it's taking us away from the present moment, if it's affecting us in a way that we're not staying grounded, not staying present, then I consider that a negative. We're really being pulled into things to take us out. And what we need to be doing is going in. Silence can make people uncomfortable because it forces us to be with our thoughts. This is why meditation itself is so powerful, but also why it's so challenging. And yoga is a meditation practice. Meditation comes in many forms. And if you are really looking to practice what is defined as meditation, then that is, as per yoga's definition, the same thing. So thousands of years ago, the sage Patanjali wrote the Yoga Sutras, which is the essential teachings and philosophies around yoga. And the first line of that says, Yogas chitta vritti nirodha. What that means is, yoga is stilling the fluctuations of the mind. So yoga, not postures, but yoga as itself, union and integration, oneness, to achieve Yoga means to still the fluctuations of your mind. Bring the mind to stillness. Silence can help us with that. It will bring up automatically big resistance, and we'll want to shut it down. We'll want a distraction. The mind will think up many things, but music can take us out. So if we're playing music, it can be taking us out of stilling the mind. We could be going on to a memory journey. But at the same time, look, bottom line, whatever gets you to the mat, great. Because eventually, and I don't say this in a condescending way, if you're only at yoga for a physical exercise or a physical practice of moving and challenging your body, that's fine. I'm a firm believer that the longer you practice yoga, because I started that way as well, the longer you practice yoga, the more you're going to become interested in the deeper, richer practices of yoga, like meditation, like the spiritual realms of yoga that aren't necessarily touted in the average yoga class across the world. Some more, some less. So if the music is what gets you there, if the music allows you to escape the chaos of your mind, and to you that's a stilling, that you're just focusing on the practice and the moment that you're in, and the music helps encompass that, then I think for you it's helpful. If it seems to be taking you out of your body, meaning not so much focused on your body, but focused on the music and the vibe and the energy of the space, that could be a very outward experience, less internal. So it's very individual per practitioner, it's very individual per teacher, and all philosophies are useful, all approaches are useful. Try not to get dogmatic in terms of you must do this, you must never do that. I think we run into some dicey areas when we get into that kind of pigeonholed minded approach. So if it works for you, if it helps to deepen and enrich your practices, I say please do it. Whatever's going to keep you on your path, on your journey through yoga and meditation is helpful. So thanks for the question, Bernice. If you have any comments or any questions, or you'd like to add a question into the series, feel free to send that in, and you can send it as a private message, or you can send me an email, enlightened.satori@gmail.com. And feel free to visit the website if you want to check out classes or trainings coming up. It is www.enlightensatori.com. Thanks so much. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.